What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? I'm not even up here. I'm not up
All
here
right.
pulling. All it means is y'all need to pull up. I don't put the link in the chat. Um, I'm just gonna be in the background letting people up. So it's your show. I'm going on mute.
Yeah, I'm just getting off work, so uh,
Well,
kind of
y'all keep.
came into this one unprepared. But I'm not tripping. We freestyling because hopefully they come on in. Everybody talked about what they were gonna do.
Oh yeah. YNFL supposed to be pulling up. Kev supposed to be pulling up. Hey everybody in the chat. I'm not here.
Salute to everybody that came through, pulled up. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We coming for this second installment of Men's Roundtable, sponsored by Miss Renee, hosted by Miss Renee, put together by Miss Renee. I just happen to be the face of the team. That's all. So shit. At any given moment, man, somebody y'all gonna start pulling up, bro. Brothers. But in the meantime, I'm just getting off on this highway headed to the house. But everything is everything. All of that. Good evening, Miss Goddess, YNFL, Mary Charles, that real one out there. Boss lady, I see you. Oh, yo, I see you over there now. Y'all gotta excuse me for a minute, not for a minute, but just excuse me every now and then so I can pay attention to this road. I hope everybody's day has been good and productive, if not at least good and leisurely. See if we wait a few minutes, see if we can get somebody to pull on up, man, and we can start this shit. If not, hell, I run it by my goddamn self. I ain't tripping.
That's like means
Miss
always
Renee,
being.
I mean, everybody, motherfuckers always talking about something instead of being about it. But, it is what it is. I told you, I'm a man of my word. I knew I was going to be a few minutes late. But, hey, I'm here.
I was kind of late myself.
So let's talk about that then. Well, this is what I'm going to talk about. What is a person's word? What does a person's word really mean to them? Is it some shit that they just say in the moment when they telling someone that they gonna be there, or do something, or just because all I have is my balls and my word and my name, and I don't break none of them. I try to stick to every bit of everything I say. If I can't, I at least let you know I ain't gonna be able to do whatever it is I told you I might be able to do. Can't say that about a lot of folks, and I ain't talking about the guys that ain't pull up or nothing. Just in general, you find it all the time. Motherfuckers sit there, you might need, let's say you need help moving or something. You recruit your people and they like, yeah, I'll be there. So motherfuckers say, well, shit, I get a bottle or something, 18 pack or something, we get some lunch. And you look around and they don't say shit. You sitting there waiting on them the day of when they knew the whole goddamn time they wasn't gonna make it. Do you feel like fuck them, don't ask me to do shit? It's just like a tip for tab with certain people? Or do you just go ahead and chalk that shit up as what it is? Can't trust the motherfucker to keep their word. MGR, I see you, man. I see you. I see you. Go on, hit that link, brother. Tell you what, you got a song for me, Miss Renee? Just kind of kill a little time, give them time to come on through. What it do? What it do, homie?
Hey, what's happening?
Oh, nothing much, man. I heard you earlier today, man. We have it ain't no trip, man, because I feel the same way. If I can't have a decent conversation with you, I don't really want to talk to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not in no rah-rah. I'm not trying to out-talk or over-talk nobody. But I want to hear something from your perspective, man. I really didn't have much time on this one to kind of prepare because I had a pretty busy day at work. I'm just getting off myself, but see what you got on your mind, bro.
Well, everybody know what time I'm on, but I don't know if that's. I'm just trying to feel how much they want to run the channel. I want to get over here and get off. You know.
This is an open forum, Playboy, for real, man. Whatever you want to talk about, man, it's all good. As long as we're respectful towards each other, it ain't nothing to it.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about that. The petty fire.
Hey, I mean,
talk about the chomo. Everything yo, you can run around here trying to convince everybody else, bro, but you ain't convincing me.
You understand?
Because if that's my kid, it wouldn't even bet. Yo, everybody time went to the 15 for what? He's on the camera telling the police. Why you even talking about it? You explaining yourself to the police about you being around some kids that's not yours. You talking about how they hair wet and all of this stuff. What? Nigga, you did that. And that's why they showed your ass beat. So that girl saw, she see with her kids or whatever, however it went down, she whooped your ass. Just like that.
I'm a little lost on the individuals you speaking on, but yeah, I definitely have an opinion on the fucking subject. That is a crock of shit, and motherfuckers don't understand. They will die.
Yeah.
Or in for sake of the show, they will be unalive.
Yeah, that's
how about that.
Like, I thought, but when I get mad, it's this early because if it was at my time, I'd go off. I don't care what I'll be saying on there.
You know, I try to, you know, because it ain't my platform, and you know, I'm very appreciative that she's allowing us to, you know, talk about whatever it is we want to talk about. So, you know, I just try to stay within the guidelines for her sake, because yeah, I have a tendency to say shit that but I try to be mindful, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said I didn't want to come up first, because I was like, I wanted to see how she wanted to run her show. Like, I ain't want to come up here and go in because that should be bothering me. And like my phone now telling me that he threatening her. I'm like, yo, what? I go live on him right now.
Okay, salute. Salute.
On that shit. What up? What it do, Care?
What's up? Salute. Let me get a cup of coffee. Let me get some coffee.
Yeah, man. Anybody in their right mind know that that's some bullshit, man. And you know, I don't even understand. All right, so let's say you have the mothers that have been told that something is going on, whether it be their son or their daughter. Most of the time, it's their daughters, but they're being told that, you know what I'm saying, they being, you know, messed with, you know, in an inappropriate manner by the stepfathers, the boyfriends, the uncles, whoever the fuck come over and do the fuck, you know, the poor bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And the mothers don't want to believe it.
Right.
Now, exactly. Speaking on that, because it's very interesting that you brought that up. My wife presented me with a situation with one of her good friends and her husband. The wife's daughter, at the time, I believe she was like 16. The dude a weirdo. Don't get me wrong. He a weirdo. And when I say weirdo, I just mean he's socially awkward, you dig? Right. But those accusations was put on him. And motherfucker, you know, they didn't know, the people outside the household were all wild about it and this, that, and the third. but the wife just for some reason didn't believe the daughter. Now years have went by. She's done got married, have children and all this shit, right? And it just so happened that after all the down talking that she did on this man, trying to, basically, screw this man's name up, they end up in a situation where they had to move back into the house.
Damn.
And she admitted that it didn't happen.
Well,
so it's like, damn. But now the cold piece about that is, so she admitted it didn't happen. Now he feels awkward being around her, or even kids or any of that shit, just because he don't want that to be brought back up on him and on some shit he didn't do. But then as soon as they needed the daughter and her husband needed a co-signer for a car, he refused to do it. The accusee refused to do it and didn't want his wife to do it.
right.
Then she turns around and says that it's true. So which one is it? Who do you believe? How do you believe somebody in that type of situation, bro?
Me personally, if it's mine, I don't give a fuck if I'm wrong or right. If that shit don't look right to me, I'm fucking them up. Straight up. There ain't even no rap. My dude said, yo, don't touch me, I'm fucking them up. There ain't even no rap.
That's without question. I agree wholeheartedly. I agree wholeheartedly with you. But when you find yourself in a situation where he did it, no, he didn't do it. No, he did it. No, he didn't do it. How do you go about handling that?
I tell you, bro. Only thing I know is I got a knife, and if they touch mine, and if I was near that nigga, he can get it too.
Like I say, it's all that. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, if like that type of charge, does someone putting that type of being on, like, yo, I know it takes a little bit more than just somebody saying it, but so I'm not gonna put myself in that situation with a woman that's my age, let alone a woman that's not, or a little girl that's not my child. I'm not, and Sam ain't gonna have no police coming to my house, and I'm sitting on their camera talking, answering all these questions. Nah. No.
So you keep mentioning that. What's the situation? But like I said, I'm unaware of this.
Oh, you ain't see the
You brought that up a couple times now. No, I didn't.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
And sent me an email and was like, MGR, you was right about, the ball. So I'm like, at first, I took the who sent it to me and I put it in Google because I wanted to see who sent it. I wasn't trying to open up nothing, affect my computer or anything. And it looked like it was some type of fucking, it looked like a Spanish name, but when I put it in Google, it translated like it was like some type of demonic shit. I was like, hold the fuck up. And then when I clicked the link, they showed this nigga, it looked like he had on some paint. I thought this nigga was a Zulu or something. I was like, I jumped back and seen, I'm like, oh shit. Scared the shit out of me when I hit the link. But as I start watching, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then I'm reading the stuff that's cascading behind him and all of that. And I just was like, damn. I'm gonna take any chance I get. I'm gonna go right at him. But
so it's somebody you know.
Huh?
So it's somebody you know.
It's I don't know if Miss Renee want me to say the name, but I ain't scared to say his name. I hashtag him and everything in there because you said your name all on there.
And you say motherfuckers on camera getting interviewed or whatnot and talking about the shit?
They put up like 9 videos. They put up like 9 videos. Like there was clips of him. And listen, the only time you heard from the woman is you heard her being choked. This nigga was actually choking her while the cops was outside with the flashlights trying to look in the house. There's two little girls in there, and when the cops come in the house, when they shine the flashlight, when they finally get in the house, I'm saying to myself, I'm just reacting to what they're putting out. I didn't put these things out.
Wow.
So when they actually, the cops come in there, yo, the little girls popped up. They was laying on the floor. They popped up like they would, they was happy to see the cops. So you read in the background, you see the report. Yo, they said that he had him captive in there. He wouldn't let him go.
Oh,
and
wow.
when you look at him, when you look at him, he looked like he was ready to run or jump out the window or something.
Salute Brenda, salute Triple S, salute D. Where's my clarity at? I seen you pull up. I ain't forgot about you. I see you, Shay. I'm glad y'all pulling up. We just talking about this shit is weird. But I'm interested.
Why not? Why are we not discussing? Why are we discussing? Why are we everybody worried about who slept with who, raw dog, and all of that stuff? Don't nobody care about that. We talking about 2 5-year-olds. We talking about a YouTuber that got influence over people. Now he's saying stuff to people that's in my chat, and I ain't playing that because listen, only hit dogs holler.
Man, Tiara, Lou. Yeah, that's some bullshit. I mean, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know anything about any of this, but the situation itself it just sounds like, yeah, that's not a good look. And I'm telling you, I'm not one to be to go easy on that type of shit,
Yeah, that's how I am. I'm going straight hard.
I mean, I don't even know.
I'm about to break the rules. Okay. Now we have the opportunity to get all these men on the panel, right, to talk about men's issues, and we over here talking about
wait a minute. Let me stop you, Brenda. I was invited over here, Brenda, and now you want to come over here and control it. I didn't want to come up here just because of situations just like this. Now you want to come up here and direct what we talking about? The men.
Hold on, MGR. When you kept saying everybody know what you want to talk about, I guess I was the only one that didn't. And I guess they all y'all know who it is and everything. Because I did see you say that a few times.
I kept saying it. I didn't want to get into this, so I'm gonna drop down. I'm not going to this.
Well, shit, I appreciate.
Yeah, Benji.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Like, I just feel like that is like part of the YouTube drama. You understand? Like that issue with Ratchet.
Talk about that, Marshall.
Yeah, and so that's why I just I don't. And forgive me if I'm out of step, but Bestie, I don't think that that's what we want to use this for when we have all these amazing men up here to have conversations. Like, we're going to talk about Ratchet? What? Like, let's talk. You guys.
That's what we were talking about?
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah, I just feel like that's a misuse of this. Bestie, I think something's wrong with your phone, honey. I see. Okay, guys, you gotta come. And MGR, he could get mad at me, and that's fine. But like, we could go over there. We could talk about it because he goes live about it. But like, while we have this time, while Benji's here, while Jersey's here, and Jersey, salute to you, and Joe, while D Shep is here, let's use this time while we have it for topics that you guys really want to discuss. And I know I've broken the rules, but I felt the need. Because just absolutely not. Like, who wants to, yeah.
Well, Yellow Thunder has spoken.
I just want to know, Brenda, how is it that this is supposed to be the men's forum? Miss Renee asked me to come over here. Yet you come over and say what you want us to talk about. And I asked
I
earlier.
did I give a
Hold on,
topic? Did I give a
wait a minute,
topic of
excuse me.
what y'all should talk about?
I asked before
Mm-hmm.
when Miss Renee first asked me, I said, you know what type of time I'm going to be on. And she said, yeah, MGR, I want you to come here. So I came here out of respect for Miss Renee. Then you jump. And then when I
Okay.
get over here, I'm trying to see. I even asked. I don't know what y'all be talking about. So y'all know what type of time I'm on. So I asked that earlier today when she was live. And then when I came over here, I didn't come straight up. And I said, everybody know what type time I'm going to be on. And what did you do? You waited till I got up here. We get into a conversation
I just got in
about this.
here,
But no, wait a
MGR.
minute, Brenda. Wait a minute,
I
Brenda. Let
just
me speak,
got in
please.
here.
Let me
Hold
speak.
on, brother. If you already got the okay from the panel holder, then let it rock. Come on, let's go. We can talk about it. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, this is men talking.
Let me jump in real quick. Let me jump in real
Whatever
quick.
now.
No, the reason why I
Just
had
come on.
said that, well, I mean, I didn't know
My nigga.
exactly what type of time he was on that time. No, I thought you was bringing up the other idea, the way you be talking about businesses and stuff
Right.
on your chat. That's what I thought that you was gonna say. I didn't know you was gonna, but I didn't know you was gonna talk about that. But I thought you was gonna say something about the business part, the other stuff that you be talking about. But at the end of the day, like I say, it's not today. Is not my panel. Is D Shep? It's his panel, but it's a men round top. That's what I thought. So it was miscommunication with me and you, MGR. That I didn't know you was gonna talk about him. I thought you was gonna talk about as far as your a business part. But I mean, it's a misunderstanding.
I mute my mic and y'all can talk, but I mean, don't attack me down there in the chats because I did say it, and
Yeah, I
if
mean,
but I
and I
even
guess
asked what the
my
topic was going
apologies.
to be.
My apology because at the end of the day, I should have, have made it clear. Not that, what I'm saying, but I thought, and that's my fault for not asking questions, you know. But I thought he was gonna say something, may speak on, how you be talking about, a certain way about, starting a business and all. That's what I thought. That's the time that I thought you was talking about. I didn't know you was talking about that time. But now that we have got it cleared up, that it's not, we're not talking about him. Y'all can proceed. I'm back on mute.
Salute. Salute. So, can y'all hear me?
OGK.
Okay. Hey,
Salute.
D Chef, you don't got the avatar picture up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
think
drop back down, Miss Renee.
whatever conversation we gonna have, got to start off with respect. Um, eh, Communication and how we use it is critical. And we just seen just now how misunderstandings could easily happen. I dropped down because I didn't know about what was going on with the situation, and I didn't come to argue. I came to do general, male topic. How can we improve the village? You know what I'm saying? Take the village to raise a child. You know what I'm saying? That type of conversation. If it was something personal that that's why I'm like I don't know nothing about it, so I'll wait until it comes back to general, general topics or whatever.
Mhm.
So where we at
Well,
with that?
Hey,
y'all
bro.
can proceed, but like I said,
Everybody
it
sleep.
was not. I should have made it clear to me. I should have made it clear to MGR what what I'm saying. And when he said I know what type of time you're on. He on two different type of time, so I didn't take that. That part. I thought he was going to talk about the business wise, and that's what I thought. And like I said, it's my fault because I should have made it more clear to him or ask and see what type of time he's gonna be on. But we don't pass it on. We already 30 minutes in the into the men's roundtable. Y'all can proceed. Y'all can get y'all talk on, and we're listening.
We got Benji, Jersey, Joe. Where's Shep? Where's Shep go? Uh-huh. I know he in the car.
Yeah, he might have dropped down, but y'all can proceed. He probably he'll come back up.
Yeah, this
He'll come
supposed to
back
be
up.
I know I'm giving them a hard time. This is supposed to be a D-Shep led panel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just over here for this, support whatever type of. But if y'all got any type of questions, I could just, I just think all men. I don't care where you are, what you do. I think you need to have God as your head. I don't know if cats don't believe in God or whatever like that there, but I don't think nothing starts with any man in 2020s without the man saying God is the truth and as a pillar, you know what I'm saying, as his motivation.
And I agree with you, bro. And that's the one thing that I that's my whole, like, we know right from wrong. So my whole life is built around, even though I don't walk, I don't walk in the scripture, but I know right from wrong.
Okay.
So I'm passionate about that because that happened to my sisters. So, I'm passionate about that. But hey, this is Miss Renee panel, and I'm put it on mute. Back to Miss Renee, what people say, but I'm just not one that everybody know what I'm talking about on my channel, and like you said, it's just a miscommunication. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll just join in, when
So
it's time for me to join in.
you got to pick out which what you're doing now is picking your battles. You know what I'm saying? That's the old folks saying. You pick your battles because the game plan is to win the war. You know what I'm saying? You might lose over here, might lose over there, but if you hit here, here, and here, you can win the war.
Right.
Listen, YouTube then took us back years, took respect back years, took the game back years. It took the black community back years. You know what I'm saying? We
set us back like 80 years.
It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. We say it. Yeah, we
I just YouTube though, because I can remember when remember when World Star Hip Hop first came out.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Who's looking for somebody?
World Star actually.
World Star, the first joint that had a nigga looking to sit back and see somebody get fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I'm saying
everybody wanted to put somebody on World Star. Everybody wanted to get somebody on World Star.
Nigga didn't know nothing about you.
Niggas recorded World Star.
That's it.
Honestly, we can take it back a little bit before World Star. It's really social media. Like when it gave us the option or the ability to be able to talk to different people around the world, and people start understanding that they can get a certain amount of attention for certain shit that they would do. Like all of that civility and everything that we had when we were like face to face, and we like all of that's gone.
Preach, yes sir. It went out the window. When the niggas like I say, when the nigga like Charleston White, 5'3", maybe about $137 on a good day. And he probably told him. But when one eye realized that he could say whatever he wanted to say, curse out the Jew community, Nation of Islam, and nobody could do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had caught on to that. So now you got niggas, you don't even know who's cursing you out. I don't even like. Yeah, are you arguing with Avatar? You don't even know who you're arguing with. Niggas argue with the chats. You know what I'm saying? You think you argue with a man, you argue with a stud. It ain't no telling.
Hey, that's facts. What if you could be, hey, bro, man, why you say that?
I'm just saying, bro. You got to be careful. You got to be.
Well, in my case, I ain't even want to be on YouTube. I ain't want to be online. Nothing. I was forced into this.
Man,
How did somebody force you on YouTube, brother?
Huh? Because a joker said something. He contacted my daughter, so I'm not getting ready to go call. Like I said, I ain't gonna call the police or none of that. I'm just gonna come see. And he just made a live that said that I was trying to do something to him before and I had to defend myself. I got a company to run. You can't be on here talking about I'm involved in this and I'm involved in that. I ain't no wingman or none of that stuff. Then you start, talking about my manhood and everything, bro. I don't play that game, man. I don't know where y'all. I don't know who raised y'all little niggas now, right? Yo, bro. I don't listen. I don't play that.
So, brother, can I ask you a question? I think we just came in on a real good topic. Okay, so, brother, I want to see how I want to word it. Like, that's a certain level of pride, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially with you having kids and a family to take care of that depend on you, and then having a business on top of that. Like, if you were to get into a situation where, like, you had to defend yourself in that way, and something happened, like, that would detract from everything that you got going on right now, right?
It would. And I was put in a situation where, it was a young lady. I thought this joker was some big YouTuber or whatever. I'm in the military. That's like, I'm coming down prepared. I'm thinking like we got, not that I'm thinking that I'm back in the war. No, I'm just thinking
just your training kick in.
Exactly.
Muscle memory.
So Joker called my phone talking about some help. I'm thinking I'm getting ready to go up here and, some dudes jumping you or something, but it's a lady. It's a woman. If you'd have had me hurt that girl, you took me away from my two daughters. Cause y'all doing whatever the hell y'all doing in there with them toys, and I don't know what was going on. I ain't into that. So
and you're not the only person that think like that, but it's just crazy to think that you may come on YouTube just for entertainment or something, end up interacting with somebody, get into it with a faceless avatar, and now you're not even thinking to the point to where I could potentially mess up life.
Yeah, I mean, it started out because I wanted to invest in a podcast. I wanted a podcast. So I was trying to invest in the podcast. I thought the boy was like what he was talking about. I thought like I didn't want him covering no raps or nothing like no rappers death and all like that. I don't want to hear about all that. I wanted you to cover some stuff that was real. And then he came up with this Alexis Ware case, which is Miss Renee's, that's her people. And I realized that I get burnt when I get down there. I realized that this joker he has no connection to the family or anything. Mr. They didn't know him or anything until like later on. He never connected. They took me out to look into the woods, and I was telling them like on the screen, bro, I'm not coming down here to find no body. And I told him, listen, when that sun hit them trees, we out of here. I didn't know what was going on. I thought somebody really, did something to her, not knowing they was listening to, there was a whole bunch of foolishness that was going on.
So I want to apologize. I'm trying to get home and hit a dead spot, but I'm here. And I appreciate y'all for holding it down. I'm pretty sure Kev was talking mess.
Nah, and I know mess, but yeah, I might have told a joke or something.
We agree though that these jokers now, they this internet got people like really make you start questioning like who raised y'all? You know what I mean? Like who raised you?
It's a good question that you said.
You know what it is? Like if you think about it, there are certain generations, right? Like I remember I to a certain degree was a part of the TV generation where kind of TV raised me as opposed to now social media is raising these kids, music is raised. It all boils down to like us as a family, we not together no more. So honestly, when they go out in the world, they got the same mentality.
It's a lot of factors to that too, Joe, as to why that isn't. We I know those of us that at least 40 or better, can remember the times when, the family ate at the dinner, you had your ass home before the street lights come on. There was structure.
Yeah. I had a part
Say,
whistle. We can hear that whistle from anywhere. She's the whistle.
Mm-hmm.
How to come get on that porch.
Oh, not to cut anybody out, but hey, Jersey Rich, did you have a question, brother?
No, we got some comments. Yeah, Shay, somebody had some comments for us to answer. So I was just reading some of the comments.
We'll talk on it.
Well, Sage Tube asked a question. What do you think is the biggest issue affecting the black man? That was her question for all of us.
Hey, who wants to go first? I have the answer. I have not the answer, but I have an
Their
answer.
emotions and insecurities.
You say emotions and insecurities?
Their emotions and insecurities and shit, you know what I'm saying? And afraid to be who they really is, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people don't want to be just who they naturally are. You know what I'm saying?
We can't stick together. Black men can't stick together.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. Motherfucker just can't be who he is without being something else. You know what I'm saying? There always has to be a backstory or back something on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just can't be that person these days. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're that way or that way. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Lack of God, false in surprise.
Hey, in that same vein, I want to ask the rest of y'all. I don't know how old everybody is. I'm 50 years old.
I'm 51.
I'm 42.
41.
When I look at him, I walk up to a man or I see a man, I don't assume that man is gay. Do you?
No.
Honestly, I don't give a shit.
My mind, like, he sleep with men.
I mean, in reality, that ain't got a damn thing to do with me. As long as you keep, you ain't trying to push that off on me.
They have behind doors, so I don't know how. You see what I'm saying? You got people on YouTube and they just say whatever they want to say out their mouth. Like, yo, bro, if he was in my face, I probably would punch your shit in.
But that's the beauty of talking talking shit in a safe place, man. And really, it's a false sense of safeness because people will sit there and you can look at these motherfuckers and hear their conversation and tell they ain't about shit, ain't finna bust a grape in a fruit fight, but they think that just because you're 2 or 3 states away or whatever that they can't be touched, but they looking at you or anybody that they consider to be around you or a supporter of you. They're not looking at the motherfuckers that's just sitting in the bushes like, damn, I'm out here with this motherfucker, and he don't even know it. So look at all the youngsters that these rappers and shit that have gotten fucked off on these live streams talking shit.
Yeah,
not you know what I'm saying? If that isn't enough to say, well, damn, man, maybe I should watch how I come across on certain things, because you never know who the fuck's sitting there watching and where they at in proximity.
Right. I thank God that, because when I was in school, they was telling us that I wouldn't see 28, but I'm 50 now.
Yeah. Ours is 25, man.
Yeah. So to hear these people talking and just the things that they say, I'm like, bro, you don't know, boy. If I was standing next to you, it's just certain things you don't say to a man. It's certain things you don't say to a woman. It's certain things that, it's a way that a real man carries himself. There's just certain things that it just don't happen. Like,
where did they come from, brother?
Let me say something, right? If there's not a man in the house, right, then who tells the nigga?
Who tells a man how to be a man?
Yeah, that part. Who tells it? Don't ask a woman her age.
As of right now, our women are doing it, and now we see some of the crop of the little boys that are coming out. They are feminine, like I've heard more little boys that grew up in a single parent household smacking their lips and because honestly, y'all, as good as you can do, and we appreciate your efforts if you're in the situation. The same way I can't teach my daughter how to be a woman, there's no way for you to be able to teach a man or a little boy how to be a man. You're just going to teach him what you think a man should be. And he's going to have to learn on his own.
I agree with you to a certain extent, but my father wasn't. I didn't meet my pop until I was like 22. I was a man already, and my grandmother raised me. So
MGR.
So
Mine
yeah,
too, brother.
yeah.
Let me give y'all grandmother's props.
That has to. I think it's the woman that has to show a man, a real woman. And we ain't talking about, you know what I mean. But we.
That's where I'm going.
My grandmother showed me the things about being a man, and that's the same thing with my daughters. I tell them, you know, what a man likes, like in a woman, but I don't, I don't want to talk about, that monthly stuff, and I don't want to know nothing about all of that when you get into that point or none of that. But I tell them how to take care of themselves.
I mean, but that also plays a part in the answer to the question, because you got to also think about the women of that time and the roles that they actually played, as opposed to the women during this time that are single parents and not being funny, but some of them are self-imposed. They don't want the fathers in the lives of the children for whatever reason or another. We covered that shit like last week, but at the same time,
expendable.
Exactly. We are being, when you hear a female say, "I don't need a man." Who the fuck says that? That's like me saying, "I don't need a woman." Man, if I said I don't need a woman, a motherfucker would automatically assume I'm gay, or or happy. But it's okay for a woman to say, "I don't need a man." And do you think that doesn't play a part in insecurities of men? Dealing with women of, let's say you try to speak to a woman, or just, somebody that catches your eye, and that's the answer you get.
Yeah.
I mean, is that not some goddamn self-esteem, like killing type shit?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna stand for it. So I don't take it from my daughters, and I'm not taking it from no woman. You're not gonna speak to me any type of way like I'm spoiling or something like that. No, you're not gonna talk to me like that. I'm not gonna talk to you like that. But you're definitely not gonna talk to me like that. And
shit happens. Okay, I'm just gonna say, just in case it does, just remember shit happens. All right, so don't let it. I'm just saying. Don't plan on being in a relationship with no black woman, and y'all ain't gonna pop no shit back and forth. That's not what the fuck's finna happen. That's mine. Okay.
It's the manner, Kev. It's the manner, Kev. It's the manner. I like
a little bit of feistiness, but don't be acting like a nigga, like you gonna punch me. You put your hands on me because I don't touch women, but you ain't gonna put your hands on me.
She gonna try you. If that depends with the
no, she's not. No, she's not.
Yeah, she is. Hold on. Don't be. If you're not, unless you run around the house knocking over Kool-Aid containers and shit. She gonna play with you. She might not try you like that. Like, put her finger up your ass, try you. I don't mean like
that. Yeah,
real talk, man.
Hey, before we even
how the hell did we get her?
All that out the way. Don't stop.
Well, because it's all, even though without reading the questions, I'm reading these questions, and what we're saying is tying into some of these questions. I've been married for going on 20 years in May. I've been with my wife a little longer. I had two rules. Two rules. And when I say two rules, two things that I stand firm on. Do not hit me in my face when you're mad, and do not call the police on me. Those are deal breakers all day long. And the police shit, that's a wrap. Now, I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna touch you like that, because I don't believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to argue with me, I don't like arguing. I'm non-confrontational when it comes to that type of shit. I don't do a lot of arguing. I hate it anyway. But at the same time, we can respectfully talk, and that goes with any female that you run across. You know how some women, you may do something that you didn't realize you did that was fucked up in their eyes. In your eyes, rather, and they feel like you just killed Jesus, and come at you just in that with that same energy. You know what I'm saying? You sitting here like, hold on, wait a minute now. You getting a little too close. First off, you invading my personal space. Do I A, walk away? Do I B, shake the shit out of you? Or do I C, choke you and get you the fuck up off me.
Or be all of the above.
Me, I'm just we getting it straight from the beginning. From the beginning, I'm gonna talk to you, and I'm gonna ask you certain questions because we know that we ain't, most times you're not marrying a virgin or anybody like that. You know what I mean? You're not getting with a virgin.
Right.
So
It is a shot. It's not a shot. But go ahead.
but but I'm gonna ask straight up, have you
I'm just saying.
did you ever cheat on a man, and do you hit men, and then I'm just gonna see how you talk. I like a little bit of feistiness, but hey, you're not gonna talk to me like that. I don't care how you talk to whoever you ain't talking to me like that.
Do you want to know what the last option was? It was choke the shit out of you to get you the fuck off me and walk away.
Hey, look, a bitch know now she can have a busted lip and go black. Look at Scott. So this might tell you now. I'm just saying, get prepared, stay dangerous. No play.
No, but it's communication is key, and I thought for the most part, honestly, that I was like this effective communicator that I can talk about or talk through anything. But sometimes, man, especially being in relationships, man, you're not, as men, especially guys that are. And when I say I don't mean any disrespect to anybody else, but I'm an alpha male. So when you come up under the kind of pressure and scrutiny that a female can put you through just with words, they can say some shit that have you like,
oh,
bitch, I'll kill you. But you have to,
they don't understand that they words can, like, you really, like, I call it clipping the man's nuts. Like, don't
man
with your mouth. You know what I mean? Don't castrate me with your mouth, because that it's gonna cause problems. So I try to push that forward, and sometimes I might raise my voice when
these stupid.
But I ain't gonna put no hands on you, because that's sooner or later I'm out.
Hey, so my question in that would be, if I'm the man that I say that I am, and I'm securing in me, what you say to me ain't gonna bother me. It don't matter how dirty you get.
Hey, listen,
So like,
situations get heated. I'll never put my hands on you like that. You know what I'm saying? Please, I will get you up off me.
Hold on, Chef. Let me get in here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, go for it.
There's a threshold, for what you're talking about, for this type of activity. You know what I'm saying? Backhand. If it happened to come to that, you know what I'm saying? But there's a threshold. You can't, and then also as you get older, you can't really put hands on an older broad. You know what I'm saying? So you
ain't trying to hear that shit.
I'm not.
they'll shoot you.
Only broad I'm putting on my kids. I will whoop both of my daughters at the age they is right now. I will beat their ass if they out of pocket. But
those are your children.
Yeah, they're my children. So no woman.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not that important that I'm gonna put my hands on you. You gotta go. You're not getting me locked up on nothing. None of that. No domestic violence. They ain't getting me on none of that. I ain't doing nothing. If you don't know how to talk, we need to go.
I whoop dudes coming up all my life. I whoop dudes. So for me to in my opinion, because I had partners that jumped on their females, and I look at them like, nigga, I will beat your bitch ass. Don't ever do that shit in front of me again. Because I watched my mother and father go at it. They now not saying that she was all wholesome and innocent. She's a strong black woman. So she was fucking up, he was fucking up, they was fucking up together. And they, and they going at it. But I grew up with my mind on, I'll never do a woman like that. Knowing how I can do a nigga. What the fuck do I look like doing a woman like that? You know what I'm saying?
I got all sisters, and I have 2 daughters, mom, grandmother, and I got my uncle. I had my uncles, but they weren't
right.
They weren't the leading force in my life. So
that's a lot of estrogen, brother. Ooh, God bless you. God bless you. I can only imagine some of the shit that you went through, my brother.
No, but my grandmother, yo, she was the leading, she was just she was the leading force in my life. I love my grandmother to death. I'm telling you, she was a strong black woman. I seen my grandmother, um, her second husband, he was threatening us, everybody in the house with a knife. He was drunk. I seen my grandmother go up and grab that knife with her hand, protected all of us.
Oh, I got a question when you get down. Oh, I got a question.
She didn't step in front of him like stab me. She just walked up to him and grabbed the knife with her hand and snatched it from him and told him to get out.
And he left, didn't he?
Yup.
And that's what I was talking about earlier, bro. The generation of women, and not all, but the ones that you constantly hearing about, the generations have changed as far as the strength of the woman. The woman was always the man's backbone. So for your grandfather to know that, damn, just let her walk up and
my grandfather. That was her second.
Oh, well, you know what? Just a man. Period. I stand corrected. But you have that in actual nuclear families that
right.
when the woman steps up because the man is tripping on one, they've been together long enough for him to know she is not bullshit. Let me go and walk this shit off and go sleep it out somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he better have went out.
My grandmother carried a 38 pearl handle snub nose, man, and wasn't afraid to use that bitch. Like my step grandfather knew it.
Hey, okay, so sure. Let me ask this to everybody on the panel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all like masculine women?
No. Not like it depends. I mean, man, that's a like a masculine woman. What? Yeah, that's the wrong way.
Masculine woman.
You mean manly women?
Masculine, a female that as soon as you say something wrong to her, suck my dick or
no. That's a turn off. That's a turn off, homie.
Okay. So peep this. I want all the women to hear. Every man on her said they do not want a masculine woman. Okay, can I ask y'all brothers the same type of question? But do y'all like strong women?
Absolutely. And there is a difference. I see what you're doing. There is a difference.
I definitely like a woman that if I'm down, she's definitely gonna be my strength where I'm weak at.
We supposed to feed off of each other, be equally yoked. And when they say equally yoked, it doesn't mean that we come in with the same fucking qualities, because that's just a recipe for disaster. That just basically means when I'm at my low, you at your high.
We balance.
And then we come back up together, because I'm not going to stay at my low forever. Especially if you know the type of individual you got with, whether we married or just dating. You know the type of motherfucker you got with, because it was something about me that made you say, damn, this is a motherfucker that's gonna get it. And we are dealt bad hands at times. But it's not about the falling down, it's about getting your ass back up and having a woman that's gonna be there with you to help you get up.
It ain't nothing like that. It is nothing like the love of a woman, man.
That means you're gonna have to be a go-getter. And being a go-getter, you're gonna have a little bit of different type of latitude. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you a different type of latitude. You know what I mean? Not like an aggressive. So I'm saying,
Mary, go get some sausage.
Listen, hold
on.
Go ahead, kid.
Go ahead, kid.
There's a certain type of assertiveness that goes with a go-getter. And to some niggas, it might look like it could intimidate niggas, and you might get misconstrued as masculine, but it's really, I would say, aggressive or assertive, more so. That's still sexy. You know what I'm saying? If it's focused, you know what I'm saying? And she jumping out of a car and headed into the building, into the firm, into the facility. Yeah, that's sexy.
What coming to your joint?
I'm saying it is what it is, but yeah, there's a certain type of assertiveness that's attractive.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, but everybody got their own thing. Go ahead, MG.
The woman's feeling me. Yeah, I definitely want a woman to know feeling, but you ain't get ready to embarrass me. No, you ain't get ready to do that. myself in a position to make you jump out of no car.
But I mean, but you got to look at the different type of lifestyles you're dealing with, bro. And I understand where Kev coming from. You know, me and him we share a similar background. You know what I'm saying with you know the street shit or whatnot. But my thing is, I don't give a fuck how assertive you are, or in Joe's words, masculine or strong, whatever. Do not, because I would never do it to you. Do not embarrass me in public. Whatever you may have on your mind, you know what I'm saying? Bring that shit home.
Yeah, you talk to me behind closed doors. Don't talk to me in front of the kids. Don't talk to me in front of nobody. We talking. That's being you.
Hey, Adisha, I'm not the type that's gonna argue with my woman. Like I mostly get in trouble because I'll realize what you're doing and start laughing. But what you just said, you do some shit in public. I'm giving everybody a show. It's gonna be hilarious.
This nigga here, boy.
Get your popcorn. It's
gonna get interesting.
Wow.
Because like as a woman, you know you wouldn't want your man to do that to you. So why would you do it to us? As if you're gonna get some good reaction from that. Like, come on.
But it's a two-way street too, Joe. Because you got niggas that a motherfucker might look around and like a dude might be walking with his chick, right, and see somebody she thought she knew as in another dude, and just look around and next thing you know, she getting snatched all upside the motherfucking wall, and you know it's like goddamn. And then you got the same shit. A female may it's just it's variables to this shit. But the bottom line is
insecurities in this shit.
Yeah,
when you're insecure and you ain't fulfilled, like
insecurities, but you know what I mean? If like you said, if you're not equally yoked, but I'll tell you this. I know women love security. I'm gonna give you that security, but you're gonna shut that mouth too. You ain't going back in no street. You ain't gonna do that. I'm just telling you, like
it's not just the men though, Shay. Not just the men. Trust and believe me.
See, first of all,
I ain't see my grandmother do this. So if you ain't
thank you.
Pauline, if you ain't some of the Pauline, then you know we ain't got nothing going on.
Hey, look, it's more than likely if you a street nigga, right, with the show out in public, right, more than likely you gonna be on your territory. Street niggas going to dominate where we gonna go, right? That's just what's gonna happen. So if you show out in public and you're around my people, they ain't probably not gonna do nothing. I'm just saying. Hold on.
I mean, yeah, I've watched stupid shit happen, man, and I sit back and be like, "What the fuck, nigga? You couldn't have waited." And then, and that goes with the females as well. That's why I sit back, and that's why I can honestly say about my wife, she gets on my motherfucking nerves. But at the same goddamn time, she I know that everything she does, it comes from a good place. It ain't no malice in it. Until then you get that whole have an attitude for a month, don't want to talk. Oh, shit, that's shit. You just gave me a vacation.
I don't play that.
Oh shit, you just gave me a vacation, man. I ain't gonna lie.
They think that shit really affect us.
Shit. Just gave me a motherfucking vacation. I'm cool. As long as we can talk about the active shit that goes around in the house that needs to happen to keep the house functioning, we ain't got to talk about shit else. Hell, I'm cool. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not into all of that negative, toxic bullshit, man. And that's what we're dealing with. Well, not us, but that's what's happening in this time and day. It's a bunch of toxicity that you sit back and look like. Go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I mean,
no, you good. No worries, man.
No, I was just gonna say, I'm like the brother said earlier. Hey, listen, I go off of my grandmother. She would lead in the Bible, and I read that Bible, and man was put on earth before anything else with the woman, and the woman, listen, he said, be fruitful and multiply. I'm gonna make sure that when I come home and I'm tired or whatever, if I hit you, I want some. That's my rights. That's I need that. That's all I want. And let me watch the game. and have my part of the house. When I don't want to deal with you, you go to your part of the house or whatever.
Yeah, we
You
got
ain't got to spend up on me all
Troy said, I need that.
Nigga say I need that.
Hey, yo, that's mine. I need
I
that,
need
B.
my ration. I need my ration.
I'm
Yeah,
hungry. I need to eat right now.
yeah. You went over there and hit that light switch. The lights are on. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to worry about. So I need my ration. Yeah. Y'all want security? I want sex.
I mean, but in reality, brother, and brothers on the panel and whoever may be listening, relationships are a compromise, man. And that's where
Exactly.
everybody gets lost in the sauce. Because you people say, "Oh, I'm willing to compromise," but what are you willing to compromise? Are you willing to make it go 50-50 through the long haul, or do you have boundaries or God damn it, like stipulations as far as your compromise? Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But
Look
I'm
at
not gonna compromise my principles. Like I'm not gonna compromise.
That's not even a question, brother. That's not even. I'm sorry, I was gonna say,
Nah,
motherfucker.
some people will.
No, yeah, some people will compromise their morals, their manhood, their because you know what I'm saying. But I don't come from that place, so I can't speak on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we was talking about that earlier, though. Like, don't put,
That's
when we have
stupid.
sex, don't put your hands.
Hey, hey MGR, I need you back next week, bro. For real.
I got a tough statement, right? I'm gonna say this in earlier relationships, right? I'm gonna say in earlier relationships. Was it ever the point where a female would argue with you? You be like, like she say she done got crazy out of line. You be like, I ain't tripping nothing to go fuck another bitch.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Say again.
Nope.
You said.
Okay, who said no?
No, I ain't hear what you said.
He didn't hear what you said.
What I said was in earlier relationships, when a bitch went too far, like when he said, we ain't going for it, you can't do this or that, did you just say to yourself, I'm just gonna go fuck another bitch? So,
I did that before, but she shot at me. So
Well, I'm glad to see you made it out, bro.
she shot at me.
It's good to know that she hadn't been having target practice in a while.
That's why if a woman is too aggressive, she want to carry a hammer and all of that. I ain't dealing with you. You're not going to use that on me. I'm the protector of the household, and I'll protect you. I don't need you to have nothing unless I'm not there. But
now, what I do know to be true is in early on in relationships, some women can put on a front and ride that shit out for a while until shit get real. But then there's also the majority of let you know what the fuck going on, who they are off top, and you probably knew who they are before you got with them. You know what I'm saying? But you chose to stay in that shit, knowing, and then wait until later on down the line to want to try and change the motherfucker. Come on, man.
Like for me, for instance, in mine, I saw something before I got married, but I ignored it.
Indeed, she's stupid.
That was the most high telling me, yo, man, she's not gonna stand with you. And when the shit hit the fan, you didn't stand with me. So guess what? The Bible says that the only reason for it is the woman step out on you. So I took my chance. Yeah, you stepped out. Okay, right. I'm out.
I was caught in a situation one time where the and this is my baby mother, but my baby mother, child's mother of my children, put it like that. We had, like I've said this before, but we had a conversation, early on, like, hey, do you think this is gonna work? She asking me, do you think this is gonna work? I'm like, nah. But but the sex just kept us together, you know what I'm saying? And for her, the security of knowing who she was with, right? So then there was always a situation where when you have a diehard motherfucking friend, I mean no hose barred down to the motherfucking bone ass partner, you got a real one. I get kicked out and I'm living with her. That's when I was young out there just on some dumb shit. But I get kicked out, call my nigga up, hey man, it might be 3 o'clock in the morning. Man, where you at now? I done been kicked out on the other side of I'll kick out the goddamn car. And all in with all intentions. Man, I'm fucking with this motherfucker, man. I'm done with this shit, man. Won't. And call my nigga up, be like, man, where you at, man? Meanwhile, he was her homegirl. And man, she did what? And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm done with this bitch. And I go home. I go grab my shit and I go back to my house. And I was a text message. You know, back then we had the 2-way pages where, you know what I'm saying? You can text back. So, you know what I'm saying? We need to talk. In my mind, I'm like, we ain't got to talk about shit. But where you at? we as young men, we are attracted to the physical.
Yeah.
As we get older, we start to see life different. And so all that equally yoked shit, and I don't speak on every young man. I speak on them young street niggas. You know what I'm saying? We are attracted to the physical. We know this bitch crazy, but the bitch got some bomb. So yeah, I'm on.
But even in my older age, I still want a woman that's gonna ride with me. Period. Not just physically, like on Rumble.
Women bitches, and I put in the chat. There's talking about females, and there's talking to women, and calling them. You know, on ABC at 8 o'clock. On most networks, you'll hear the word bitch. Needless to say, black women throw it around. You know, y'all don't even call each other by your own names.
Yeah,
they don't. They forget their goddamn name. But let a man turn around and say that name, call them out that name.
I just wanted to get that out there, so you know.
Yeah.
Hey, brothers.
Like this. I ain't hit you. I
didn't
smack the shit out you or nothing like that. I ain't punch you or nothing. I just called you a bitch. You did.
What you? This fool stupid. Yeah. What'd you say, Joe?
But I try not to do that. But you might get me that mad, and I might come out and say bitch. You know. Right.
Joe, what you say, bro?
What's your worst war wound?
In a relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Never had them.
Really?
Nah, bro. I don't scrap with them, man. I never had.
See, I don't either, but I'm an asshole. Like the same way I am on YouTube, I'm this way. So I done definitely caught a couple of shits to the head.
No, and I can. No, the female he didn't got beat upside the head with a cast iron skillet.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I got a whole bit through my bottom lip.
None of that. Yeah.
I've always my philosophy, and even to this day, bro.
Product.
If I gotta beat you, I don't need you.
Oh no, it wasn't no beating on this end.
No,
I'm just antagonizing you.
I'm saying
you to the point to where you want to put hands on me.
Like I said early on, go ahead, bro. No, but like I said, man, early on, I've been with my wife over 20 years, man, and my you can hit me because I can withstand what you have to give, but do not hit me in my face. It's something about you hitting the face that shit just it sets something else off. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, if I'm saying if we into it and you pissed off, I done something that pissed you the fuck off to where you just up there, blah, man, you can beat my body all day long as I'm walking away. But when you hit me in my face, I'm subject to have a goddamn reaction. And it'll be a flashback on some PTSD type shit because I'm not one to get hit in the face. Because that shit hurts.
In the chat talking about beating on people and sausages and y'all acting like y'all don't see it, but that's okay.
I'm you know what, the sausages, I need Marie to just go ahead and invest in the goddamn meat market so that she can have all the goddamn sausage she wants and ain't got to worry about it.
Put down there sausage.
Not Marie, Mary Charles. Mary Charles, she has an affinity for sausage, bro. But
sausage, like.
No, you know what? We've yet to establish those guidelines as to what this really means, and I refuse to go.
No, she did, Bishop. She definitely clarified. She said all sausages.
I don't see it. Where y'all looking at? I don't see it.
Hit the You know how when you look down and you see your cam, the chat, and then it says more, hit more. And then when you see that, you'll see comments, and you click on the comments, and you can see all the comments that are coming through.
Oh,
And
I
that's
see.
yeah.
Breakfast sausage. What?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Because
Oh yeah, allegedly, yeah. Allegedly. If them lights is turning on, I wanted breakfast.
hey, do not. Oh, okay.
I get some sausage, and anytime I want to give you this, you want some sausage, I got it. As long as them lights is
For
on.
breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, brunch. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind out the butcher. I mean, I want to just put my disclaimer out there. This started off a little raw, rough, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad we were able to pick it up and put it back on track. And this is the kind of dialogue that we like to have. And this is what the whole men's roundtable is about. Just discussing. We ain't got to be on no serious shit, no issues of the day, even though we do need to talk about those things. But just sitting here shooting the shit with each other and being 100 about it. You know what I'm saying? Not sugarcoating or dodging questions and bullets. Man, we sit here as men, bro. If me and Kev probably the only two motherfuckers that seen each other in life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we met on YouTube. But at the same time, it does not mean that none of us will ever see each other. It's just that the little well, as much as I love and know words, I find myself tongue tied every time I get on one of these goddamn panels. But you know what I'm saying? It's not out of question. So for if we can't, how we can sit there and talk to our homeboys and we consider ourselves homeboys to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? Just on this internet shit. Yeah, this is what we're trying to do, man. Build. We want to build. Like we can start off as we're doing now with little shit here, little shit there. Then as time progresses, and I really would hope that everybody would participate from week to week, because this can be a thing that we do, and it can be catchy. And other people that's in the fucking chats, or you know what I'm saying, in the bushes forever, for whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, they can get something out of it.
Right,
you know
Miss Renee. What Miss Renee intended for this to be, except for my little thing at the beginning, because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go out on the ball.
TTG.
But what they intended, yeah, that's right. We should be reaching out to one another and building. You know what I mean? Not tearing down.
No doubt.
I ain't no crab ass nigga. I want to see everybody, but bro, somebody got on the wrong side, so I just a little.
Hey, but you know what, MGR, that's done. Ain't no going back, and we gonna keep moving forward.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. There's a misunderstanding. We're gonna leave it at that, and never talk about it again. You feel me?
From that, and we talking about some stuff, and they putting sausages down here.
Oh no, these women are a fool. These women are fool with it. These women are a fucking fool with it, man.
It's the underlying.
Look, you just see some of them. Look, you don't see none of them really being submissive down there. They all the ones that we talking about.
Hey, can we come together and get my boy Kevin a full mustache though? Like I think we can do that as brothers.
You say what?
What's wrong with this nigga?
I said, can we come together and do a GoFundMe or some type of telethon to be able to get my bro Kevin a thick mustache?
Oh shit! Okay, you know what? I'm with
pencil skirt mustache.
I'll donate the first 50 cents.
Bet I match that 50. We got $1 on it.
I can't, Joe. I just can't in good conscience let you just continue to ride down on my brother mustache, man. I can't. Whether that changes anything or not, I'm putting my position out there.
Shit like that.
You can't go back to our sector and say I just let him up and ride on you, because I'm standing for something.
That's what I'm talking about.
That nigga did know you got that magic wand a bit
Hold on. What are you talking about? Where my shit at? What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, I see it.
Hey, show him that shit, Kev. Let him know. You know what I'm saying?
I
That
got
boy got
You
the
know what I
toddler
mean?
mustache.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
nigga,
Fuck that shit.
that nigga
Hey, you
mustache
know,
premature. Let's go.
this the only nigga I know that I've ever heard just talk about a mustache and
What's
Kev,
wrong with this?
not you. Just the fact that somebody talked about a mustache and I damn near lost my shit behind it. But nah, man. All seriousness though, no, Kev. All seriousness, bro. I'm glad that we can come together, man. You know, and get not stay away, but get away from the rhythm of road. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And come together as men and discuss things that bother us. Cause shit, it ain't just me. It ain't just you. It ain't just Joe. It ain't just Benji. It ain't just MGR. It ain't just the other men in the panel that have these thoughts in their mind. But hell, they don't have an outlet. So shit,
It's,
we trying to make this an outlet.
yeah, it's Mary and her sausages. It's
Yeah,
Hey
everything. It's
Danny
everything.
don't be
nigga, this
Danny
shit costs a little bit, man. Don't make me spit nothing out.
Excuse me, Sis Renee, you there?
Hey Eddie Ray, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Like,
Hey, Sis, you there?
I'm just saying.
Oh, she done walked away. All right, y'all.
Shit. All right.
D in the chat
Yeah.
talking about she could be submissive. Brenda Line talking about she could be submissive.
Brenda lie.
They ain't been. Listen, you see
I
how
didn't say
Brenda
you might
came
have to
up here.
cooperate,
You see how
but
Brenda came up here trying to
respect.
control the conversation, and you see
No,
how
what she
came up to
did
control
though.
the conversation.
But
Yo, they
hold
ain't
on,
submissive.
MGR. In all due respect, I was caught off guard because I didn't know that this was some shit that you know what I'm saying. So I'm thinking we talking about the subject in general. That's why I brought up, you know what I'm saying, what I brought up. But I didn't know that this was something that otherwise I'd have told you, bro. No, we can't do that, man. And that I apologize for because just for my lack of you know what I'm saying. But everything, like I say, we passed that. And Brenda did come up here, but she came up here from a good place with her unsubmissive ass. But
Yeah.
but that's my bestie. That's my bestie, homie. So I can't get out. I can't get down on my bestie, bro. I just can't do that. I can't do it.
Shit like that.
She a nice lady, but she wants shit to go her way, you know. You
All
know?
it is she saw something and she stepped up and spoke on it, which is out of character because of the rules. But the protocol, the breaking the protocol at that moment was actually needed. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
done.
I mean, yeah.
It
I mean,
was
she did,
needed, man,
yeah,
because
she
that's
did say
that's
That was on time because that's what I had. It was a different type of energy at that present moment. I'm like, I wait till it.
yeah, because
You know,
I don't feel like going off right now anyway. You know what I mean?
no, bro. Just man, that's why we sit here. I'm sitting here listening to you laugh like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, well, damn, I
Yeah,
guess
I just think, yeah, after I say what I had to say, that's just how I would be in a relationship. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Then I'm gonna grab my drink or grab me some weed. And you can keep on talking and yelling and all that shit you want. You're gonna hear the door click, boom. I'm going where I'm at or my part of the house.
no, I have a stupid habit. I walk my ass 3 minutes away or 5 minutes away to this damn casino and think I'm finna take all my frustration out on these machines and they beat the dog shit out of me. Now I'm
shit.
sitting here like, motherfucker, this is some bullshit. I should have just stayed my ass at home.
You gamble. You gamble.
Yeah, I'm in Vegas, homie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh shit. Oh no. Yo, I went to Vegas. I didn't spend a dime down there on a slot machine or none of that.
But that's everybody has different reasons for coming out here. I'm not even gonna go back into what I actually came out here for. I'm just glad that I had the wherewithal to see that was not gonna. I didn't realize it at the time, but it was a misunderstanding on my part as far as the lack of knowledge of geography, as far as what's close to what. Had I known, yeah, nigga, I'd probably be sitting in Indian Springs right now. But that's beside the point. I turned my life around, and you know what I'm saying. I didn't gamble. I didn't gamble for my first 4 or 5 years out here, bro. I know you do, D. I know you do. I didn't want to get in all that because I didn't want you to think I was stalking you or no shit like that. But yeah, I'm out here.
Says question: what does submission mean to you all? Submission mean just what it means. At the end of the day, if we disagree, I'm right, you wrong. At the end of the day, if we can't come to an agreement at the end of the day, as long as them lights is coming on and you don't have to work or none of that, I'm right.
As long for me, it's and, you know, me and my wife, we go back and forth about this shit all the time. Anything that I do, as long as it's not affecting the household.
Look at Brenda.
Yeah, let her tell it. Which one is the lie, Brenda? Which one is the lie?
Yeah.
What's the lie? What is a lie? If you don't have to go work, you don't gotta go work for Mr. Charlie. I'm making enough money. Keep these lights on. You can do whatever you want to do. Go to the mall and all of that. Yo, all I'm asking.
I can't. Honestly, I can't with the way things are. In those that know me know I have a very, very good, very, very good career. And I'm you know, I don't have to want for anything. Me as well, D. Me as well. But I mean, as long as my wife, you know, she sat down and I made sure that she went back to school and I worked. No problem. Do your thing. But I'm trying to help build you the way you built me. She met me. I didn't have shit. But she saw something in me. She saw the potential in me that is manifested into who I am now, you know, after 20 years. But, you know, through the course of, that's what I mean by equally yoked. It's not about meeting somebody. Y'all both got to have this, that, and the other. As long as you can meet somebody and just get that energy from them that they're going to be this person that's destined for some kind of greatness, whether it's just greatness in that house, or it may be greatness on a state, a local, or a global level. But there is that some people have the foresight to see that in other people. Feel me? And sometimes we slip and lack on that because we have a tendency, and I've grown above that. And no, I haven't. We have a tendency to look down on other motherfuckers that ain't where you at in that, and when you're in the same age bracket is what I'm saying. Like right. I've tried to and I want this to be a topic maybe for next week. But at what point, when you're trying to teach a motherfucker how to fish, instead of giving him one fish, you teach him how to fish. At what point? But he don't want to learn, or they don't want to learn. Whoever it is, you know, they don't want to learn. So at what point do you say, "Fuck it, man, do what you do"?
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying.
At some point, you know, my old head that was teaching me, he told me that I was stiff-necked, and when he was teaching me, I was hard-headed. I was young though, so
right
when you know it got too much for him, he like, yo, you stiff-necked. I'm about to leave you alone. That's when I started listening, because I didn't want to go down the wrong path. You know what I mean? I wanted to go down the right path. I didn't want to go down the wrong path. But I do want to say something. Yo, look at Brenda.
Here he is. Yeah, I'm not even paying attention to that shit.
Yo,
because at this point,
Brenda cannot. Yo, she cannot stay. Yo, this the men's panel. We chilling up here.
Now, homie. Well, all right, since Brenda got, you know, all these opinions, you know what I'm saying? That's my bestie. But what she don't understand is what's not. Now, hold on,
then you might say something, right? And they'll remix it, and they'll say that you said this. Nobody said nothing about just.
Oh no, Brenda, ain't no leave me alone now. I was giving you major respect in what you did and how you did it. But what you forget, and you not telling everybody in this damn panel in this chat, is we have a contract. So you know what I'm saying? Sam ain't here to say that shit. We have a contract. So therefore, we don't honor that contract.
Who can't you say?
Oh, that's my little bro. That's my little bro right there. Hey, Mike. All I need, me and Brenda have a contract for 3 to 4 years because I know she has 3 to 4 years left in her. So bam, we're going to capitalize off that shit.
See, now, see, listen, I didn't say that. I didn't say. See, we didn't get into the deeper end part. We're not talking. We just talking in general. I didn't get in that. I said, really, a man is not supposed to use power, just indiscriminately and arbitrarily and capriciously. No, he's supposed to try to come to an agreement. But at the end of the day, I'm right.
Mike's stupid.
I don't care if I pay the bills or not.
If you
and
go ahead, brother. Finish out.
Yeah, I got the dick, and that's what God said. The man is in charge. Y'all the one that was listening to Satan.
As much as my wife gets on my nerves, bro. When it comes time to a dime being spent on something outside of what she uses her money for, we talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how shit should be. Talk about what you plan on doing, and whether you agree with me not being on board or you agree with me being on board, at least you're gonna respect my decision and how I feel about it. So therefore, that puts me still in charge to a certain extent. But as far as the house is concerned, man, my wife run this shit, bro. I ain't stupid.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? She can come to me and be all what do you think can we do this? At the end of the day, shit, she know what I'm going to say yes to and what I'm going to say no to before she even asks, because she knows me just like I know her. And that's what the shit is really supposed to be about.
Because I don't want people to keep thinking this. I am not saying because I have a dick. I put it as I'm the man in the relationship. God made man first. And the man is supposed to do what he's supposed to do. And
talk to that rib.
I see you, Drake.
Says that a man shall leave his mother and his father and cling to his wife, and they twain shall become one flesh. So that's what all I'm saying. I'm just not trying to go into it because we on this panel. I don't know what people believe, so I'm just saying,
But at the end, MGR, I'm gonna explain this to you, bro. At the end of the day, this is our shit. This is our space. You notice Renee has not chimed in once except for in the early part of but that's honestly, and I'm not being funny about any of it. This is our agreement as to holding this panel. You know what I'm saying? She has agreed to allow us to discuss the things that we want to talk about with no interruption. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes this particular panel very, very, very different from anything that's been going on. This is to me, this is like groundbreaking as far as YouTube, because it doesn't happen without somebody else wanting to chime in and take control of the narrative. No, we're here as men speaking on man shit. When they have their panel tomorrow, do you think I'm gonna be up there talking about, hold on, wait a minute, that's some bullshit. I don't do that. Now I'll be in the chat talking my ass off.
Look, we might as well not even chime in because they done chimed in what they gonna say tomorrow. They telling us in the chat right now. So I don't need
shit. I let them flow. I let them flow. Renee and Brenda, with all due respect, my bestie, is they're in Lady Ray. I cannot forget Lady Ray. She stays so goddamn back in the cut. I'll be forgetting that she there. But you know what I'm saying? They have allowed us to have this platform on Tuesday to be able to discuss what we love, what the shit that we would like to speak on. The shit that we may talk to our homies about, and sometimes we don't even like to say that shit to them. But now we can come in and just bring this shit out in the fucking forefront with no judgment, no criticism. And if they criticize shit, they in the fucking chat, man. I ain't tripping. No. And see, I keep the chat up so that I can keep up with what's going on and what's being said. And to say you blocking me from StreamYard, that is some cold extreme shit. Now maybe you're doing it from a good place, Brenda.
Brother, this the thing. Yo, they talking all that shit down there in the chat. Pay them bills. And
hey, MGR, this is the thing. And I'm being dead ass, man. I'm being dead ass. at the end of the day, it was women that allowed us to have this platform. Didn't no man come up and say, "Hey, my nigga, we gonna put this together and this is what we gonna do." It was a woman came and talked to me and said, "Hey, this can we do this? And can you head it?" I'm sorry, I had a little, technical difficulties in the beginning, but it was a woman. That means that they do have our fucking back. Not all, but the ones that are at least in this motherfucker that we talking to now, they have our back, homie. And
Miss Renee,
I don't know where that came from, and I don't know what type of shit you on, homie. Now hold on, cuz, hold on, slow down. Tada, I don't know where that came from and why you would even put that out there, because you ain't been, everybody up here has been on some real live shit. So for you to come in, this is the type of shit I be talking about. Man, leave that bullshit to yourself, my nigga. We have, most of everybody that's up here right now have put away our childish ways because we are no longer children. We are men and we have families and we take care of those. I don't know what your reality is true. But at the same time, homie, that comment wasn't even necessary because we are proving that we do as men should do.
Look
that's facts, homie.
Look at Brenda. She says, "I pay all."
No. Hold on, Sergeant Arms. I pay attention to the topic because that's part of what me and Miss Renee talked about. I don't stay stuck in them, especially with the bullshit. But I do, certain shit do stick out in my head, my nigga. And I certain shit I'm not gonna let pass, and I'm not gonna let slide. And that's just what it is, my nigga. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't trying to get it none. I don't want.
No, we on some good shit. I apologize for getting out of character, but yeah, this is what that type of shit, man. That's all.
It just seemed like, yo, Miss Renee wants something on her channel, and yo, look, they just trolling us like, yo, bro, we up here chilling, talking.
But we should have women in that, or people, not just women, but men and women in that chat that see bullshit, man, and just go ahead and X that shit out. I'm sorry that I had to see it, but I keep the chat up because without the chat, we're having a men's roundtable, which means we're talking to each other about men and manly things that men should be held accountable to do. But at the same time, I am co-host of this, so I do have to pay attention to the chat, because without the chat, hell, we might as well call each other on the goddamn phone.
Right. we can have a conference call.
No, real shit, man. Brenda, if you go ahead and honor your goddamn contract, ain't nobody gonna ever have to pay your bills.
I'm leaving Miss Brenda alone. I ain't.
That's why they're called your bills. I'm just
it's going down tomorrow. On that, I'm trolling the shit out there ass in the comments tomorrow.
Oh, come on with it. You dig?
Sometimes the women can say something, they try to clip your nuts. I ain't saying nothing, Miss Brenda. I'm done.
Nah, but that's the beauty of having a men's roundtable and having a women's roundtable, because they can get theirs off amongst each other, just like we sit here getting ours off. Yeah, a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? The chat is rolling. The chat's rolling. But at the end of the day, the chat really hasn't had much effect on the shit we talk about outside of noticing questions that are in the chat that have relevance to what we all dealing with. You feel me?
Right.
And that's what this is about. That's why it's called a discussion, homie.
Yeah, we building. And maybe something we can say can help you be a better girlfriend, if that's what
a better person. However you look at it, all well rounded.
We'll be better men, but you women, y'all need to know,
Let me try and nip something in the book.
Lane, and I stay in my lane.
Hey, Sergeant at Arms, Hulk strong. Hulk don't know but one way. He knew it hosting the show. So yeah, so Hulk gotta relax. I get it.
Hey, in all due respect, Ty, I apologize for my outburst, but if you really got something to say, homie, man, bring it on up to the panel, man. That's what this is about. We build it because see, now I'm responding to you from a chat perspective when we could be talking about it, man. And we can see we can actually hear what you have to say and anybody else that may feel like, okay, well, you're doing this wrong. No, bro, this is the second damn thing we've done. I'm not a YouTuber, homie. I'm a real live. I am who I am. I'm not a YouTuber. So some of this shit is very awkward to me. So I have to feed off of energy in order to be able to not be who I am, but continue to present things and keep shit going in a direction, man. So no disrespect to you like that, man. I do apologize. I give you that first and foremost as a man. You feel me? But I think, outside the little rough start we had, this was better than last week. So every week we have to progress. That's what this is about. Progression.
Building. Building means it's a continuous thing. Like every day, like listen, there's people that's older than us, so we don't know as much as they know. We build
exactly
on this channel with y'all, and
like Kev older than everybody. So he
I actually clicked off when we ready to go live, but I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do that. We go here and address this and see where this gonna go.
And the most immature one.
That's crazy.
Stop it.
Look, he laying at the
That's the
floor
most
like
immature mustache.
praying mantis. Look, waiting for something. Benji, you the cold nigga. Benji, we not home, bro. We out in public, bro. Come on.
Hey, baby girl.
We out in public, man.
Yeah.
I can't take
I didn't. Did I bring him in the garage? Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Hold on.
I'm actually the nigga that merged the two worlds. But I do your thing.
My boy Benji out there looking like Ricky Smiley. Let's go.
But nah, man, real spill, man. As men, we are given a platform to be able to build and
let's go
talk about our experiences, and that's what we've been doing, man. And I'm happy. I'm happy with the outcome. Joe, stay on, do what you do. That's you and Kev, man. I'm gonna leave that alone. I spoke my disclaimer. I can't in good conscience let you just get out my homie mustache. So I'm gonna say stop it. Now, if you choose to or not,
what I do, I ain't say nothing.
No, hold on. All I'm saying is, if you choose to, he got it on his mind.
Man, I am not talking about Kevin's Morse code bird. I mean, mustache. dot line.
Mary Charles, all that says that you've been eating sausage for a long time. That's cool. That's your world.
What's up with it, huh?
Hey man, shit, what's happening? I know that's not my. But now, man, you know what I'm saying? We have to sometimes take these opportunities, man, and use them for what they're supposed to be about. Are we gonna not be affected by certain shit? That'd be a damn lie, man. We all human, homie. So you know what I'm saying? But we have to also use discernment as to what we may be affected by and what it actually brings or doesn't bring to the table. You feel me?
I think going along what you're talking about, we got to normalize YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That means
normalize
it.
No, you're right, bro.
Regular shit. We about to go eat. We about to go watch a movie. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna come here, we're having an adult conversation. And it could be a simple conversation, a simple joke or two, not too much. It's wrong for shit.
And everything we talk about don't have to be oppressing like life or death. What just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we just building, we chilling over here.
Exactly.
We all can take something from, and you women, y'all should take something from it. So
they do. Believe it or not, they do. They're gonna go off tomorrow if it happens.
Yeah,
I was told it was gonna happen last week, but
I'm gonna listen to this tomorrow, but I ain't gonna say nothing in the chat or nothing. I'm just gonna be in the bushes, watch tomorrow.
But with me being the host, bro, I have to stay in the chat because I do need and you know because I feel like that's an obligation. Like I said, without the chat, yeah, we might well get each other number and just call and talk about bullshit.
Hey, well, check this out. Salute everybody.
Salute.
No, you really don't have to respond to everybody that say something in the chat, because as long as you stay on topic and you getting everybody knowledge, that's the main thing right there. Comment to
I'm gonna
somebody
ride
in
with
the
that.
chat. You see what I'm saying? So I'm
Absolutely.
not, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give you a little game, because anytime if you got a subject or something you want to touch, stay on that. Now, not let the
go ahead.
comment is referring to the question or the answers or the opinions people have. You see what I'm saying?
I'm with you, homie. And I hear what you say, and I'm definitely receiving it. The thing of it is we hadn't really established. You know, once we get a little further along, I ain't talking about like months down the line, but you know, this is the second time we've done this. The first time, you know, we had a last week, you know what I'm saying, we had a topic, we stuck to that topic, everybody was in agreement. It's just, you know, I'm different. And you're right, because I didn't respond to everything, just certain things that just certain shit that I see that feels like an attack on what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, that's to get you off topic. See, anytime somebody goes against what you're saying, it don't mean it deserve a response. See what I'm saying?
And you know the cold piece about that, homie? I say the same shit to you that you telling me all the fucking time. Every action don't deserve a reaction. So
exactly.
that's why I came back and I apologized, because I realized I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? For even giving that shit energy and the type of energy that I gave it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? Shit, my bad. Yeah. But I do understand what you're saying, homie.
I ain't alien either. I'm listening to here. I'm thankful to come up here and you know, because.
But at the end, go ahead, MG.
The nigga flashback on some penitentiary gangbanging shit. It is what it is, man.
No, I just don't want to be disrespectful and not just address what people are talking about, because I'm just a different type of
man. We are men in our own rights, and we all have been through our own situations, and for the most part, from what I'm hearing and seeing, is those situations have made us stronger to become who we are today, as opposed to who we were yesterday. Feel me?
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do not shit on criticism, because I know destructive criticism and I know constructive criticism. And what you just brought to the table, homie, Joe did the same shit last week, and we sat there. No, Joe, I'm being dead ass serious. You came up, you had some things that was on your mind that you didn't agree with, not necessarily agree with, but you didn't see was pertinent to the conversation. And what do? We adjusted, because that's what men are supposed to do. We supposed to take each, not any man's word, but those that we know are coming from a good place, and putting their input in on something that they may. It's easy to sit there and say, "Nigga, you ain't got nothing." It's a trip. But when you transcended all that bullshit, yeah, man, I'm open, man. I'm open for whatever comes with it. And as long as it really is coming from a good place, yes, I'm going to positively respond, just like I would hope any man on this panel would do. So yeah, brother, I appreciate you, Slim. I do.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Let me just address something, and I know you just said don't address the comment, but I want to say something to Lady Ray. I agree with her. She says I agree with normalization of positive energy on YouTube. I agree with that, exactly what she's saying.
How many of us watch the news? Can I get a 1 in the chat if you do, a 2 in the chat if you don't? Watch the news.
Mainstream? What you mean? Channel 7?
Mainstream channel, ABC, MSNBC, all that shit. Who watches that shit?
I watch the YouTube news, whatever these motherfuckers are saying on YouTube. That's what I'm listening to.
No, but that's kind of going with where I'm heading.
Yeah, well, I don't. Well, just to answer your question, I don't watch the first 15 minutes of the news because it's always.
Thank you. And with that being said, we're trying to eliminate all the negative shit because we can talk about negative shit and try and turn it into a positive. Whereas when you watch the fucking news, all you get is negative out of it, knowing that there's so much fucking great shit going on right now, today, as we speak. But they choose to focus on the negative. So we're not going to do that. We're going to take our negative experiences. What we're trying, the aim is for us to speak on issues and situations that we've been through and try and figure out how to turn them around, how to make them work for not just us, but anybody concerned. You know what I'm saying? Because there's somebody in the bushes right now watching saying, damn, these guys might be on to something. And that's what I want. That's the vision that me and Renee, had in bringing this whole thing to fruition. And I'm not trying to stray from that, and I'm not trying to make it less than what it's supposed to be. If that makes sense to y'all.
And anything that you're doing, like for instance, like this round table is going to take trial and error. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's only the second one, and like I said, I wanted to see what I was talking about because I wanted to come in here. I wanted to ram. I just wanted to ram. Like, yeah, I got a lot to get off my chest.
Right.
You know what I mean? I report right back to hey.
Let me ask you a question. Shep, that's your name?
Yeah, D Shep.
Now, are y'all going between asking the fellas and the ladies, or you just shooting a topic out there and go wherever you go?
Well, it basically that. We're not really asking the ladies anything, but from time to time there'll be a question or something that's pertinent to the conversation that we'll address. You know what I'm saying? But we're not, like you said, and we're not focusing on. I don't focus on everything in the damn comments. Just so that's understood.
Yeah. But to get another perspective for the woman, you might want to start asking the ladies too. If you're asking the fellas, you know what I'm saying?
No, but the conversations, no, not to cut you off, bro. In all due respect, the ladies are watching and listening to what we're speaking on, and they have questions, and that's when we respond to the ones that actually make sense. Not the bullshit, not the joking or whatever, and not saying all of them in that way. We feed off of each other, homie. But the whole principle of this whole roundtable is for the men to discuss and just get to feed off of each other without interruptions from the women. That's why Renee has not spoke up, and that's why Lady Ray has not spoke up, and they're both here. They sitting back in the wings. This is not my channel.
Ladies will have their own tomorrow.
They'll have theirs tomorrow, and we'll be in the chats doing the same damn thing.
Oh, okay.
Without, you know what I'm saying?
Don't nobody be posting me saying nothing. I ain't said nothing to nobody.
He said.
I don't want no smoke with nobody. I got one target, and that's it.
It's good to see grown folks talking about some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like normally when I see Joe, he want to become a comedian. So
Joe come with it, man. Joe's come with it, bro.
Oh, Joe,
he be talking. I've been around Joe long enough. I know Joe, but Joe with me, he want to be a comedian all the time. So I was thinking it was gonna be the bullshit. So that's why when I came up, I'm like,
and that's what's respectable about what we're doing, because we've all agreed to leave the bullshit at the motherfucking into the motherfucking studio. So that shit sits outside the studio.
But out of respect for Miss Renee, I know what type of person, because I've been watching her for a minute. And I say, well, I think he might not be on it, so I'm gonna hit the panel anyway.
You was right.
Yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong in thinking that you was gonna turn into a comedian, man, but you didn't. So you know what I'm saying?
this is one day out of the week, that we can all as men come
Yeah,
together and just be on some real grown man ass shit, man. And that's the whole purpose and principle of this, man.
To talk with some
Respectfully.
brothers.
We
I don't know
really
where
need to be on these 7 days a week, man.
just
Man,
talk.
you know it wouldn't work like that because
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't because they wouldn't want the real. They prefer
everybody ain't for the real. They
animation
prefer the
and drama.
bullshit, homie. You right.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
we chose today, and the women gonna have tomorrow. So it's whatever the fuck, yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday. And our bullshit aside, Renee chose Tuesdays. First it was supposed to be Monday. But during football season, she's like, well, hell, motherfuckers trying to watch the football game, so ain't no need.
Yeah.
So we all on the same place, We all in the same place, my nigga. We just, like I say, we trying to put something together, man, that's gonna have an impact, a positive impact on things, so that we can more so get more understanding, not just for us as men, but for those women in the chat that are listening as well. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, but
And by the way,
Mr. May asked me to come here today. He asked me to come here tomorrow, so I won't be here tomorrow because I don't want to hear what these women guys say. I don't feel like it.
What was you saying,
SGT
Slim?
name in the chat. That's me. SGT name in the chat. That's me.
Okay, for sure, man. Like, man, you more than welcome, man, and more actually asking, man, because we need all the different input that we can get on the subjects that we talk about. If it's something that you're not comfortable talking about or something you don't know about, shoot, I can understand that. But for the most part, I try to cover topics or bring up things that we can all relate to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and that's where it is. Joe, you stupid, man. Shut up, man. But
I ain't saying
no. I'm watching this shit. I'm watching this shit. I'm seeing what he's seeing. That's why I'm like, you stupid. But nah, man. All bullshit aside, man. I think this is a good thing, and I think it has the potential to become something. And I don't really give a fuck about getting anything out of it, other than allowing other men to come up and voice their opinions or knowledge, not even just opinions, but what you may have experienced that may be relevant to the topic, whichever the topic may be. And I fuck around and I'm not going to say I have a topic every week. So I would reach out to some of my brothers that come up here that I have, personal relationships with, and hey, man, bounce ideas off their head. You feel me? But it's not always going to be the same. It's not going to always stay the initial topic. And that's what people don't understand. This is just like if we sitting there at the crib having, just parlaying, smoking, drinking or whatever, and we might start talking about football. Next thing you know, we talking about fucking politics. Then we talking about goddamn afterlife. That's just how men talk. And that's what this is about. It's not about one specific topic. We're going to give the initial topic time. But then at the end of the day, shit, before it's all said and done, we'll be then bounced out to something else. That's just how random our fucking minds work. And I'm just trying to let us embrace that on a platform.
Evolving, even at the time that we're talking, we evolving and we building. Then, like, somebody might say something in the chat, or somebody might say something on a panel
that sparks a change.
Over, like, yo, damn, I never thought about that way.
Right. That's what this is really about, man.
Brenda, like, yo, why don't you shut up sometime? Whatever. That's what we gonna do. But she brought it around.
But you
Joe on mute, bro.
My sound going in and out.
What happened? What happened to the host?
No.
All right, y'all. Bumby is having some technical difficulties right now. I think Trailburger is calling in.
Hey, where Miss Renee at? I just want to put a disclaimer up.
Hope everybody is enjoying this.
Y'all true.
Yo, I can't hear you, bro. We can see you, but we can't hear you.
He was preaching too. I could tell what he was saying. He was passionate about.
Hey, hey man, it might be his Wi-Fi.
And you outside too? Yeah, you might need to move your chair
Yeah,
back.
I just turned mine off. I just turned it out because I'm outside. And normally, if you ain't inside of that range, the Wi-Fi gonna trip. You'll see people pictures be a white dot.
Especially if you
Nah,
got T-Mobile.
Usually when you talk bullshit, they cut you off.
Oh yeah, no. It's when
That
you
what it
talking.
was?
It's normal when you talking the real shit when they cut you off.
Yeah.
Hello. And
Yeah, we hear you. Well, you jumped up.
Back.
Yo, what happened? This whole joint just cut off?
He probably jumped out. StreamYard do me like that. I'll be on the panel, be talking, and
Everybody, this section of the show is brought to you by Obama phones. Obama phones. They will let you down in your moment of need.
I don't play the phones. I use my laptop. I can't. The phone too little for me.
Same here.
But you know you can make it bigger. You can zoom in and zoom out.
What on the
phone?
Yeah, but I don't want, I feel like I'm I'm getting too old.
Hey, you old school.
Y'all can hear me now.
You gotta be somewhere. Yeah, you good. You got to be somewhere around my age.
I heard everything that was being said.
I already wear glasses.
Yeah,
Joe, I have no stock in Trill Burgers, so let that one go. And
he still can't hear you.
Yeah, he said he ain't got no stock in Trill Burgers. Yeah.
Not saying that I didn't want any, but shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for real, get you about 5 or 10%, you be good.
Now the area I live in, you were partially right about that. The area I live in, I have to use Wi-Fi calling, otherwise my signal is total shit.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, man.
Cali, I bet you in Cali somewhere, ain't you?
I'm in Vegas, homie.
Okay, Vegas.
Oh, you out in the desert, like in the middle.
Right. I'm damn near by the fucking mountain, so yeah.
Yeah, it's like 6:15 now.
Yo,
yes, sir. You're absolutely right.
What towers out there? Do y'all have them? What y'all got? 5G? Them 5G towers out there?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck. They ain't 5G in, but they made me upgrade my motherfucking phone to 5G.
And I was like, oh, this is a 5G tower. I thought my phone's supposed to automatically jump to 5G. That shit ain't jump to 5 nothing. I was like,
my shit say 5G. MG, it say 5G all day long. That don't mean I'm getting 5G service.
Exactly.
Sure, right.
Now they trying to sell 10G. I'm like, yo, this is a bullshit. Y'all talking about airplanes got shut down. All of this shit.
But I'm gonna tell you, do y'all know, even though you got your tracking off on your phone, they can still track you?
Man, come on, man. A motherfucker got to be stupid to believe they can't. How else do you have 911? You can, when you have no signal, you can make a fucking 911 call.
And they gonna pinpoint your area where you at.
That's why you gotta have like 3 phones, because one of them Jones, like, you need to have to be able to take the battery out, the SIM card, everything.
I can barely keep up with just one phone.
That's called a burner phone. Joe talking about burner phones, nigga. That's dope dealer shit. Oh, yeah. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Say that's dope.
He say, hold on. What the fuck is a PC person? said PC.
What?
It sounded like you just said PC people. I wouldn't want to say that's dope dealers. Man, nah, bro.
No,
Hey
I'm just
man,
saying.
before y'all get
Yo,
too
that's
deep
the
into
first
it,
thing
man.
everybody say is because you got more than
No,
one
that's
phone.
Joe laughing, Mary.
You just,
Hey man,
I
I'm
just
finna jump down. It's my bedtime, man. I'm
Hey, bro.
chopping over with you gentlemen.
So just so you know, homie, we try to do this, man, every Tuesday at 4:15 between, depending on when I can get, because I'll get out, depending on my hours and whatnot. But I'm hosting this thing, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In my absence, man, there are very capable people that will step up and take care of this. But this is something we're trying to make a weekly thing, man, every Tuesday. And I'd
That's
appreciate
what
if
it
you
is.
came
I'm
on
gonna
up,
tap
man.
in too, man. Every time I see it pop up, I'm tapping in.
yeah. Every time as soon as it came
Absolutely.
on my phone, I look for it. So I'll be here.
Hey man, y'all have a good evening, man. And I'll holler at y'all next
Hey, you
time.
do the same, homie.
All right.
Sure.
All right,
Salute.
Hey, Mr. Nate, thanks for having
Salute.
me. And shout out to the chat.
Thanks for having us. And I'm looking at 2 hours, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, I'm willing to go ahead and conclude this, man. And I appreciate everybody's input on everything that we talked about, even in the chat. And like I say, we're trying to build this, so it's fledgling, just getting out the ground. And hopefully, we'll shit. Everything comes with practice. Practice makes perfect. Yeah.
Right. So if anybody wants to see me get ready to go off, I'm ready to go off on my channel.
Shit, I'm gonna have to do me a favor. No, real shit. Type something in the chat, and I can hit your channel and subscribe, bro.
What
Yeah.
channel
so
is that?
what y'all kicking me out?
Nah,
Huh?
you can stay. We just leaving.
Yeah, what channel?
Oh, okay. All right. Oh yeah, we can turn this to the Joe show.
You understand the bar? Go ahead, bro. Yo.
We can turn this to the Joe show. Let's go.
He gonna be sitting up there by his goddamn self doing what he do, telling jokes. I'll be in the fucking somewhere listening, but I won't be participating. Nah, man. Like I say, man. Once again, man.
Thanks for everybody. I thank for letting me speak over here. And thanks.
No doubt.
Thanks for the chat.
Well, I want to say to the panel, I see that we have reached our 2-hour mark. I want to thank the men for the great conversation and another good turnout. I must say. So we will definitely be going live next Tuesday at 7 o'clock.
4 o'clock Central Pacific time.
Most
You
definitely.
gotta let them know West Coast time. We 4 o'clocking. But
Yeah.
just know that that's when I'm getting off work. As of now, anyway. My shit may change. My shit's subject to change, so I can't just
Okay. So again, I thank everybody for joining in the men's roundtable. Tomorrow we have women's roundtable. I ask that everybody spread the love so that get it out there more and like I said, this week was better than last week. So hoping next week gonna be better than this week.
That's the goal.
Yeah, we getting there. We're getting there. And I continue to ask everybody to support us because we doing it. D, thank you for always hosting the men's roundtable. You're doing a good job. I swear you is. But yeah,
trying.
when it concerns the men's table, I don't speak. I don't do nothing. My only job is to let people up and whatever. I don't say anything. So if I see the chat, I will talk to you through the chat. I would not interrupt what the men's have going on because this is their day. And so yeah, I stay in the background. I don't say anything.
Yeah, but we still smelled your kneecaps though.
Most definitely you did because I got Ben Gay on it. Most definitely.
I know.
Try that Asper cream. It don't smell as much. I'm just saying.
I just got a notification, so I gotta go put this other suit on and become somebody else.
This nigga with you got.
So I would say good night to everybody. I love y'all. but I'm getting ready
Yeah,
to just trash somebody right now.
yeah, yeah. So, Miz, y'all can take y'all suit off now. Y'all go ahead and put y'all jeans and shorts back on. You know, y'all can take your suit off, take the tie on off. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go put this gorilla suit on right now. All right, well, so thanks, Miss Renee. No, seriously, thank you, and
Thank
thank
you.
everybody on the panel and everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat.
Y'all have a good one. This was another, you know, for me, anything that didn't end with argument and all that bullshit is a success. So that's how I look at it. And I
Right.
appreciate everybody for coming through, and especially those that came up on the panel and had, you know, man, let's do it again next week, man. We're gonna make every motherfucking time we do it better than the last time. You feel me?
That's
I'm
what's
gonna be
up.
out.
Because I'm going to go threaten somebody. See
All
you.
right. As always, if nobody told y'all they love y'all today, know that Miss Renee love y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me and the men's round table. I appreciate y'all, all the women that's in the chat that was
Hey,
um
what's his page?
commenting. Say what, Joe? What you say, Joe? Oh, he didn't say nothing. But all right, y'all. Everybody have a good night and be blessed. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night at the women's round table.
So
Be
wait, you
there.
are kicking me out?
Oh, most definitely. I am.
Mike, I
You
thought you
can
knew,
bring
bro.
the ice for
I
me.
thought you knew.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, every Tuesday, man. I don't know what time it'll be. 2 o'clock your time, bro. So every
All right, see
Tuesday,
you,
man, we're
everybody.
gonna do this, man. But hey, y'all have a good one. It's been wonderful. It's been lovely.
All right. I appreciate cutting all the lights off. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. But all right, y'all. I'll holla. See y'all tomorrow night. Peace.
As always, if nobody ever told y'all they love you today, know that Miss Renee is saying, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I thank those who rock with me, come and sit in this chat with me, even if you're in here for 2 minutes. The idea that you had the thought to come in and chat with Miss Renee. I love you all. I appreciate y'all. And I tell you, I wouldn't trade y'all.